Welcome back to the Successful CEO podcast. I am going to do a riff today. I'm feeling the call for this to be one of those channeled activations that's really going to light a fire under your ass to start playing bigger, to start leading from your soul, start taking action from the space of this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get. And I'm going to follow and listen to these desires. I'm going to follow and listen to my soul because I know that when I do, the most mind-blowing, out of this world, extraordinary, cannot be explained things happen when I do. For myself, when I think about my life and everything I've manifested, which is a lot, I never knew that I would meet the man of my dreams, and months later, we would be starting a family. I never knew that I would live in the neighborhood that I always dreamed of. I never knew that I would end up getting my master's in education and leaving my teaching job and growing a product business worldwide and becoming a business coach. I never knew any of this would happen, but it did. And it happened because I listened to my desires. I followed the nudges. I listened and followed the signs. I listened and followed to what my soul wanted versus what the world was telling me was the right thing to do, the logical thing to do. When you are in business and you are listening to the rules and you are doing what everyone else in this world is doing, you are playing at such a small level. You are missing out on extraordinary things that can happen in your life that so many people in your world would think that it's impossible. It can't happen for you. It could never happen for you. It doesn't happen to me. So why would it happen to you? Because you're here for more. And you play in the realm, in the energetic field of anything and everything is possible. And the way that you do this, and the way that we do this, together, right? Together we're rising into our successful CEO queen status. We do this because we play in the field of limitlessness, of never-ending abundance, of miracles. This is our soul. This is the field of your soul. And your field of your soul is the energy that creates the flow. If you choose today to follow your soul and with whatever you do in your business and in your life, you're going to find that the pathways open, that suddenly doors open that you never thought was possible. Opportunities flood your way because you're no longer playing in this field of caps, of glass ceilings, of this is impossible for you. You're playing in this field of mind-blowing, out of this world, not ordinary at all. You're playing in a field where soul expansion is what leads the way. Your soul always knows the way to your flow. And if you're playing in this three-dimensional logical reasoning, let's play it safe. Let's make sure that nothing's going to happen. Let's ensure that X, Y, and Z won't get in the way. Let's make sure that I have this ready and this ready and this done first. You're playing in this field of smallness. You're playing in this field of let my brain and logic take over. That's how small things happen. But if you want the massive, big, crazy, magnificent, would never predict results, you have to be willing to listen to your soul and to move from this space. She knows the impact you're here to make. She knows when it comes to making the big, massive ripple effect on this planet, she knows that you have to become one with her and to lead in this space, to lead from your soul, your heart, your desires. Everything that's ever happened to me never made sense. To leave my job as a teacher, full-time teacher, contract, benefits, pension, doesn't make sense. To retire my husband from working at the local jail where he had pension and benefits, people would line up to have his job didn't make sense. For me to start making bath bombs and soaps and then scale into an aftercare $1 million product company while raising 3 kids, while teaching full time, that doesn't make sense. Nothing I've done that's become something massive has ever made sense. But soul does not make sense. Soul doesn't play in the realm of let's figure this out, let's have all the reasoning. Soul just knows the way to where your most abundant, flowing, incredible life is. So I hope that this landed with you. I want you to take this activation, this fuel to your fire, and I want you to apply it to your life and business today. How have you been letting the logic hold you back? How have you been letting logic keep you playing small? If you were to follow soul today, you would be allowing the flow that is waiting to come your way. And if you were to follow soul, what moves would you make? Thank you for listening to this podcast. I hope that a shift comes from it. And I know that you were meant to listen to this episode. Okay, I have the most divine VIP experience in London, Ontario, Canada. If you are ready to meet me in person, if you want to see the behind the scenes of my product company, we are going to strategize. We are going to map out a plan for your business so you can start to go bigger, so you can start to make the impact that you're here to make. We're going to be in the codes of my CEO company space with no interruptions. And of course, there's going to be delicious food to eat. Connecting, deepening our relationship, cracking codes, shifting to the next level, getting the systems and structures necessary, right? Like the masculine structure of your business, all prepped and ready. So you know exactly what you're here for. So you know exactly what moves you're going to make this your biggest year yet in business. And then we are going to end the 6-hour experience in person at a restaurant, having a delicious luxe dinner together. This is $1,111. So we'll leave the link below. I cannot wait to create magic with the beautiful souls that join. I have a few spaces open, but this is going to be private. So it'll be on different days and we get to organize together what date will work best for us. And there is a bonus to this that is shocking even to me. When you join the 1,111 in-person event, you will also get a bonus 2 weeks of Voxer coaching with me. A week before for us to connect, to get ready and prepped for our in-day laser-focused experience. And then a week after to integrate, for me to support you fully, to take action on everything that we plan together. So you're not leaving high and dry. We're going to have that time to implement and integrate together the week after. That there is a value of $2,000. You're getting this whole entire experience, plus the 2 weeks in Voxer support for $1,111. I love you, and I will see you on the next episode.